Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Scrivener. As many of you know, friends and family obviously know, I thought I would send a video update on my mom, Mary Ann Scrivener. This video that you're seeing is on my father's, Pastor Dell Scrivener's YouTube channel, New Hope Olympia. Of course, he's a pastor of New Hope Christian Fellowship. He's been pastor of New Hope Christian Fellowship for close to 40 years. And last year, occasionally, I stepped in and started helping him with his messages and would sometimes give those messages. So on these updates with my mom, I had been sending text messages and asking people to pray and copying them over from person to person to person. I guess I'm a little behind the times with Facebook, so I don't post much on Facebook. And so I thought about doing a video update. So first of all, I just wanted to say thank you from all of us for praying for my mom, Mary Ann Scrivener. And this is who you're praying for. She is a wonderful mother, a wonderful wife. She has been the staple in our family. Obviously, Jesus is the staple in our family, right? But she's been the staple in our family, just a wonderful mom and a wonderful wife. And she would be the first to say, don't refer to me in such a way. I'm not a saint. And we know that. But this is who you're praying for. And I wanted to say thank you for all of your prayers. They do work. If they didn't work, we wouldn't pray, right? And I remember in 2017 these desperate moments praying for my unconscious wife who had cardiac arrest while our daughter was in cancer treatment at Seattle Children's Hospital. And we saw God do amazing things. You have seen in your family God move and answer prayer. And so instead of sending just another text message and trying to copy that over from person to person, I thought I would just do one video update as frequently as I can. And so I will be sending these out from time to time. Mom has a PET scan coming up on this next Tuesday. So please be praying for that. She has surgery scheduled the 24th of September. Please be praying on that as well. And there's some friends of mine, and I want to call a few of you out. I want to say thank you to obviously my family that's been praying. I want to say thank you to my mom's sisters, my aunts, my Aunt Judy, my Aunt Ruth, my Aunt Jenny, who are praying and asking others to pray and sending out prayer chains. There's people praying across the country. I want to say thank you to my sisters. I want to say thank you to my friends. I also want to say thank you to my friends over at Capitol. You know, Janet and Crystal and the worship team and my friends Kevin and Brennan and Willie and Todd and Pat and all of you. It continues to grow and grow and grow, reaching out to people of faith and asking them to pray because we believe in something bigger than ourselves. And when life throws garbage at us, we have two choices. We can go down this road of fear and sadness and brokenness, or we can reach to the one that formed us in our womb. We can in our mother's womb. We can reach to the one who says who calls us to reach out and to call that which is not as though it is. And that's what faith is. Faith is this confidence and this assurity and knowing and believing in something that I physically cannot see in this moment. But there have been times in my life, in similar moments, looking at my unconscious wife, looking at what doctors said about my sister who would be forever paralyzed and yet she walks, seeing my daughter cancer-free, seeing these other miracles that I know that you have seen in your families and in your friends. And sometimes we just have to unite in prayer and say, no, we believe in something bigger than us, and we're reaching for the one who made us. We're reaching for the one who tells us that without faith it's impossible to please him. And so rather than just send another text message, please pray for my mom, I wanted you to see who you were praying for. I wanted to say thank you from all of us, and I wanted maybe even to start something. So this New Hope channel, New Hope Olympia, is where we store my father's messages and sometimes when I fill in my messages as well. But isn't it appropriate? New Hope Olympia. Who doesn't need hope right now? And so if you are struggling with something, or if you have a prayer request as well, I would encourage you to share it in this thread in the comments section. and put whatever that prayer request is, and let's start praying for each other and let it go across the country. There's this Revive in 25 that's spreading across the country right now. This belief in something bigger than just us. And when we get, again, hit by garbage, we have two choices: to walk down that path of fear or to walk down that path of faith. And let's start encouraging one another and praying for one another and believing the impossible, that what is impossible with man, when a doctor's prognosis says something, a doctor's diagnosis says something, that just because it's in writing, friends, doesn't make it eternal, doesn't make it so. We have a God who's sovereign over all. And I saw, once again, those reports over my wife, and I heard doctors say that the next few hours are critical. I saw doctors come to the end of her bed and say, "You are a miracle." And so, my friends at Capitol, my friends and family all around the country, your friends also that you are asking to pray, let's believe in something bigger than ourselves, and let's encourage one another, and let's reach for something that everyone says is impossible by the world's standards. And let's call on the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because he is the God of the living and not of the dead. And so this message is to declare, I am having faith. I'm asking you to have faith. I'm asking us as a group of believers, however wide, to reach for him and to ask him to deliver things that seem impossible, whether that's praying over a marriage, whether that's praying over finances, a bankruptcy, whether it's a lost child. If you've gone through loss in your family and in your friends, maybe you lost a loved one, Jesus is the author of hope, friends. And so let's reach to him. And so that's what this video is about. And so I encourage you to keep praying and keep believing, and I will be sending out these messages as I can. Thanks so much.